Okay, Scorps, welcome to... it's my birthday tomorrow, 3rd of November, so you are basically obligated to give me a thumbs up on this one. Either you like it or not. It's just... You should feel really sorry for me. I'm a victim. I'm victimized. If you checked out my last video there, and enunciating. And so, yeah, but these things are a part of life. You lose some, you gain some, and in this case, well, I get to get my really cool, looks like kind of devil worshipping robe from Morocco. Looks like I get to bring it now. If you know someone, if you are reading this, from India, I'm really looking for a plague mask, but something similar, a mask shaped like a raven. I have an artistic project going on. Okay, so enough with the babble. I try to keep the channel alive as much as possible. And sometimes, I did a read outside with a lot of noise, tried to dub it, and it did come out as quite weird. By the way, if you're new to the channel, welcome, all of you from over the world. Benevolence is accepted. Less than benevolence is... So, Scorpios, this will be the energies right now. So I'd say that the energies are a little bit strange. I felt it. There's something weird going on, and some people are talking about another eclipse, 8th of November. But our heavenly body, the stars in heaven, they should move in the right direction. So, but there is something that you should be a little bit cautious about. So let's have a check and see if we or you vibe with the tribe. Okay. So check me the energies of Scorpio, blah, 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 blah. Okay. This is good. Just followed up by someone I like a lot. So we have the Chariot here. Whatever rock that is in the way, it is possible to move that rock. It is possible. She tends to follow us along, this Queen of Swords. So this is fast. This is all about, we have about 3 travel cards. I got one of them that got complicated. This one seems neat. So wherever you're going, wherever you're leaving behind, or whatever transformation you're in, it's all good. It also says that be sharp, because as soon as this one is turning around, she can either turn into a thunder, C-U-N-T. I just love that word. Or she could be quite deluded, and then her vocabulary is quite, it could make a Scorpio bend down on your knees. Temperance here. So I'm going to pick up Temperance. I'm going to leave the Sagittarius energy. Have you ever met a Sagittarius who's actually patient? Well, I guess that's their lot in life. So this is about take it easy. It's all going to be good. Don't freak out. Blah, blah, blah. It's in your opposition. It is where you need to. Okay. This was not simply meant to be. It's the Wheel of Fortune. I could pull it out of my head and tell you right away. Wheel of Fortune. And for those of you who are into the Great Spirit, who are a firm, not believer, for sure, you have full confidence in the universe. You will see that the universe will work in your favor. Okay. So let's check out in your recent past. I can have a pretty guess what that could be. Many of you are working You're up to something, you're working hard, specializing in something. Yeah, there was a situation here where you had to defend yourself, but you couldn't. You couldn't, could you? There's someone here who's been, there's a masculine energy, Aquarian energy, there's the King of Swords here. He seems to be stressing you out a little bit. Sharp words, it's almost Emperor energy, and it could have given you some kind of, see here, some of you stressing in the night. And again, someone, you know, I don't know for how long this is going to last. Some of you have someone on your ass forever. There is someone keeping an eye on you. And of course, the energies won't change over the night like this. So this read will be very, very similar to whatever I did on Friday. Okay, so there's a side story here. Someone in the past tried to manifest something which has to do, you try to defend yourself towards someone, and you're quite badass defending yourself when you are, you know, you had enough. You had enough. Excuse my half filthy nails again. But for some reason, it seems like you have been defenseless towards something. Then again, a Scorpio's tail is always, you know, it's not exactly a weapon in that sense. It's usually there to give you a warning or make food. Yeah. So here in the past, we tried to manifest something, but we had to also spend a lot of energy on perhaps trying to block out situation. Comes out in reverse though, because you don't want any more conflict. You're done with it. So here's the journey that where I was watching the gates closed, those red dots on the sign. This is the gates closed card. That's what I got. And a small extra pile to my little debts. What to do about it? What to do about it? We are human for a very short time. We have 9 of Cups here. This was in your past. Someone was, there's a, you know, I just call it the mindfuckery here. This is, ooh. This is a ooh. Well, it's certainly not a butterfly. This looks like a dragonfly. It seems like something in your mind is like, bzz, you know, bzz. Thinking hard. There's 5 of coins here. For some reason, whatever situation you're up in, you've been thrown out in the cold, but you're owning it up like a master. It's like, doesn't bother you anymore. It's probably something to do with the beloved one. 2 of Cups here. So this is your past, and maybe this is also one reason you're leaving. It could be because of a person, because when I say leaving a situation, I'm talking about the transit. Okay, so it's not all about leaving and leaving, transiting, or going away from a situation. I really need to get this hood way bigger. I'm a hoodie girl. Okay, so here you also come out as quite independent. 9 of fluffing cups. So here, 9 of fluffing cups. Yeah. So let's see here. So this is the most significant one. There's one soul, someone you care a lot about, soulmate, whatever. This is for some of you. Of course, this is collective read. This guy is really staring at me. But let's check this out. We still have some more time before I have to cleanse the apartment and do the dishes and run around and do all the packing all over again. Almost. So some of you are basically leaving a situation now which is not working. It could be a connection. Of course, there's a lot more to it. And I have a lot of cards here. Still, of course, I have a lot of cards. Wherever I go, I have a lot of cards. And so a small warning for you who, if you're equally obsessed with cards as me, always keep them in the box. As long as it lasts, and always have an extra bag. If you lose one card, you will be pretty lucky if you can replace it. Okay, enough babble. Previous. Guess what that is? Previous. Congratulations, Scorpios. I'm not allowed to shout Happy Halloween anymore. Happy. Come on here. So yeah, this will be your formal read for this. They are timeless. I usually like to prefer them timeless. Okay, so in the recent past, yeah, I could confirm that I did see a lot of currency just floating out from all my cups and coins. Just poof, gone. Okay, what to do with that? More heavy work, I suppose. More heavy work. Talking about work, so we do have 3 of Cups crowning the energy, and but the force here is not quite with you. It's like you lack. I mean, if you have any vibe with this tribe at all, by the way, I'm going to change the name again. Just it's with a good reason, because even though it's entertaining, I've talked to you about this before. Whatever label you give yourself, you also need to deal with the consequences of that label. So I thought, as ninjas, we will step a little bit careful on our socky. So there is this energy here of more energy. Maybe get some vitamins, something. There is a pressure here because the transit alone, there is a huge transit going on now this year, is very, very, especially now when we are in the Scorpio cycle, and there's a lot of things, there's a lot of shadow work. Notice the little tiny black cat there where he belongs. He really needs this strength, and we don't open the mouth of a Leo. We find a common bond, and the Leo will love you because you're its friend, and you will love the Leo because it's his friend. This is not about domination through fear. This is what many of us do, humans, unfortunately. We take in pets, or even treat humans as pets. And the thing is, using fear, gaslighting and all these things, it is a form of disrespect. And if you notice that people are making you feel bad because of labeling you, making you feel bad. Okay, it's still hot, and so just cut them out. I mean, this ghosting thing that we do with each other now and then, it can be one reason you need to protect yourself. Either you are dealing with someone exceptionally violent, aggressive, so it's harming you psychology. So you do this. Another reason, if they are always extremely negative in their energies and you're absorbing those energies and you've been, excuse me, but this does not work for me, and they don't get it, you can apologize, Another form of ghosting is that it is also a way of showing, it sometimes come out as arrogance. So ghosting people, sometimes it is for your own protection, because having a lot of people, you have one bone, And you have a lot of people who wants a piece of that bone because your milk tastes very sweet. And they don't understand that this individual alone is not the most important person in your life. They don't understand that. There are a lot of people I meet and they tend to think that they are more important than anything else I do in my life. And they demand that you are on your schedule and so on and so on. So there's a lot of time I just cut the WhatsApp, take a week, and you have no obligations when it comes to, of course, I forgot the microphone. Happy day. Yeah, you will still hear me. Try to fix it so you will still hear me. So here we have a very strange outcome. This guy is popping out again. So some of you could have some issues with, sleeping issues. This is the Empress. Here we have some of you got some really awesome options. Empress with a lot of options. Of course she's got a lot of options, but you also tend to withdraw. Some of you want to withdraw in order for you to focus on your coin. I have a feeling, unless there's a Libra involved here, this is karmic. This is karmic situation. This is fated. Because you need to raise this standard. You need to get back your 9 of coins, your independency, which I believe most of you Scorpios, when you make up your mind, you do. You do. I'm not going to sit here and say, I'm fine, I'm good, or I have a limo waiting for me. Even if I did, think about the jinx. I don't know what the jinx is all about, but I experience it that sometimes you challenge the universe a little bit. Who's the boss, the universe or you? Now that's a trick question. Please, what do you think? So, possible outcome here as an Empress, not gender specific, you work hard. Keep working hard here. 3 of Cups, coins. Be sharp. Keep your head clear. Boom. All right. These things is something you need to do about. We have 9 of Swords and we have 9 of Wands. This is something you need to do about. And I see many of you have some issues regarding manifesting. And I see part of this disturbance could be someone who are very patriarchal, someone who are very sharp, but they don't take into considerations emotions, which is a very deep Scorpio things. So here we have Scorpio card, a lot of options waiting for you. You need to ground yourself. So here you have 2 versions of yourself. Here you are waiting with your sword pointing towards the heavens. Okay? Just cooling off while you're grounding yourself, because this could be about being better at organize. Just talking from know thyself. Many of you might withdraw and go back into the hermit mode simply because I don't want to move you a little bit back so you can see the cards better. A little bit at least. Whatever. Wherever we are going, we intend to. And there I jinxed it. I want to say permanent office for at least a few months. So the options are here. The Empress, you are here. You might be dealing with some injustice or karmic shit that's been happening in before. Basically a small fuckery or a shit fest, okay? Now, we're going to have a look at your at your yes. This is what happens if you lose one card of your deck. You have to find something else, a commercial thingy, and cut it out. And what do you know? You've got a complete deck again. Okay, so now we have 2 mages or even a joker in here. Let's see. Let's check your surroundings. So hopefully, Scorpio, this won't hit you too hard. And when it hits you, the Tower moment, remember, it's a good thing. We as humans, we want to avoid pain at all costs, and I'm guilty as charged. I don't like pain. Who likes pain? You know, who on earth likes pain? So we are doing a lot of things in order to avoid pain. Anything from gaslighting. We tend to think that other people are just the ones who manipulate us, gaslighting us, etc., etc. And we don't look 1 minute on our own way of manipulating ourselves through life in order to avoid pain. Either through ghosting, either through manipulating the truth a little bit because you're afraid to get hurt. And if you intend to hurt someone, because they insulted you or of some bullshit reason, then this really isn't your channel. This is about transiting the false self of you into, let's say, an elevated state of being or awareness. So here you are. Someone in your surrounding is trying to manifest you, Scorp. Let's just see. Have fun. Let's have fun. Show me. Oh my God, this stack. Show me what is this? Because this is in your surroundings. Someone is trying to hardcore manifest you. And I have a feeling that that's just not one, because Scorpios, your tail is pretty sexy. And as we say so, if you say so. Okay, so there's for sure someone here or something here about a new beginning. But there's... Okay, I'll leave this stack a little bit behind, because if not, this read will be ancient. So, a new offering in love here. Someone's trying to offering a new beginning with you. Okay? Now that's up to you what kind of... I'm not going to do this into... I don't have the time to make this into a smoochy coochie read. So that's just out of the questions. Yeah, the Ace of Cups for you. So you're leaving something behind, and here you are in the Empress reversed. So it could be someone around you that make you feel less than you really are. Okay? They could have some kind of dominating energy. You could feel less as an individual right now, but you are in fact doing something about it. You're doing something about it, and that's here the illusion is. Here the illusion is. So, Papa, don't preach. There is a celebration here, so please, tomorrow I'll be 40 something. And so, yes, of course, I'm going to celebrate by washing the entire house. And yeah, I don't know. I was kind of figuring me with an umbrella drink on the beach somewhere else. but it's just a day. It's just a date. It's just a date. So what is it that Scorpio have ahead of you? Like, you need to work on. Let's see. Really? Well, that's a hardship. It's a hardship like far out. You got that on the last read too. I'm not sure I want to upload it. I might even have deleted it. So actually I've been working my ass off doing so many videos for you guys. Having to delete them, you know, there's a limit on how much my camera can take. But this one is a sure thing. So it could be a challenge for you to... Where is my dice? Well, it's somewhere. It's somewhere. Oh, no dice then. Let's check the number here. 4. Okay, so we have a 4. So you could have something to do regarding your family. It could be something about letting go. You're holding on to your coin, but the offering here, it's a challenge. It's not a pure offering. Hey, you want to work with me? Do you want some money? Do you want some support start? Whatever. It's not that. It's a challenge. So I say just chill. The Two of Cups is following you. Is there someone in your life that's in and out, in and out, in and out? You love each other, but it ain't working out as much? Well, whatever's going on, for some of you, there will be a new offer in love as an outcome here. You also have the Mage here twice, because I made 2 cards. Let's see. I'll give you more possible outcomes here because we have 4. So things will move forward. Thank God. Things will move forward. Let's check. Let's hope it's not too much. I'd say look out for this one. This is someone who are already married or committed somehow. Okay, so just look out for it. And so you let these energies into your own system, and you're landing on your own feet, and you will be your own soulmate. Okay. Keep your vibrations high, and you might actually attract someone who mirrors this energy, and you could call it as whatever you want, twin flame, soulmate, whatever, right? So yeah, there is someone here who wants Scorpio cuddle. Someone here wants Scorpio cuddle. Just be aware of that someone there is something fated here, someone coming really slow in, and again, these sharp energies from someone who I think could be a little bit 50-50. One moment you feel that, oh, they're the love of your life, but ain't working out. Next moment, they chop you into pieces, and you're like, oh, this one is a little bit like that right now, because you have to focus on buttloads of other things, which is, this is followed up by the Sun, the commitment. So you know, in long term, I'd say long term, you need to get rid of this devil, as long as you stick with the temperance. Okay? Temperance, patience, cleanse yourself. You will have your new beginning, because you're going towards Opapa. Like I said before in another read, which I got to download, is that there are some issues here regarding a healing process. But there is a dominant energy here, and again, the lover popping up. Could be something across the world, but it will create an interesting dynamic in your life for those of you who are into that. Things moving fast forward again. So here we have the Sun, we have the Empress together, or not, I don't know, but you have the Empress 3 times now. You know, I've got a hair fetish, so I sit like this. Small child, so it doesn't take a lot before I lose my confidence, before I feel less of a woman, not good enough, overweight, you know, very perfectionism when it comes to that. Things should look really good on the surface before you feel as good within as without, you know. So one day you're perhaps a little bit crazy, you just woke up, you feel like shit. Could be like this. So these cards, these archetypes, they will always be, it's not fixed energies, you know. These energies are not fixed. Have a shower, do the best of whatever you have, and you can feel awesome, fabulous one day, and you can feel like shit the next day. So yet again, you are going to manifest this. There is someone here who wants to commit to you. Just be aware of it. This is a specific message for some of you. You know, ending the whole read with the Sun. I don't know if the Sun is shining wherever you live, but if you do live in Norway, I know this is Nordic Pirates, but another reason I want to change the name is that it could be highly misunderstood. You don't have to be Nordic to be part of this channel. You can be from wherever you are in the world. It's just that the channel is run by a pirate who happened to be from North, and the Vikings are my ancestors. But as you can see, I don't only fiddle with the Allfather and runes and the ancient runes. Seidr is the name of an ancient Nordic craft, which is simply just magic or occultism, metaphysics. And we had access to our kind of Seidr, which consists of the runes, bloating, you know, sacrificing things to the god. We had the drums. I have still my drum there, and these things. So Seidr is kind of what you would call, some would call it witchcraft, whatever, you know. So like I said, you don't have to be from Scandinavia or North anywhere in order to be a part of this channel. I love to have you here. I love to do this. I love to do you all. This is the cards for me are pure psychology, also based on synchronism. So whatever happened on Monday, for me, watching, you know, one of the worst nightmares, you know, one of the worst, like, really, it's so fucked up, you get numb, you know. Turns out it wasn't the end of the world, it's just, how long? 2 days of traveling? 2 days of traveling? Let's check if we got some extra awesome cards for you here. Just want to have a small look if we are going to 34 minutes. Let's check some of your energies here. I don't want to read them in reverse. Some general energies. I found the cards known as, whatever. I almost forgot I had them, but here they are. They are awesome, and they explain a lot of things to you. So here we are. Pisces, Sleeping Beauty. In this case, it would be Snow White. What's the story behind Snow White? And so she needed true love in order to wake up. You know, Pisces energy, moon in Pisces. This is all about true love. Kiss me, please give me the kiss. so I can keep on believing in true love. And yada 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 yada. Then the second card. Okay, this is some of you're punishing yourself. Stop that. Instead, try to avoid regular pain. Don't inflict more pain onto yourself more than you need, except if it's some sort of discipline. There is an argument here for some of you where it will raise you into an awareness where you will be in the full equilibrium. Some of you are taking a lot of risks. Perhaps too many. I know, right? So Jesus here, my favorite guru. This is in your sunspot, where he belongs. So this is about the lion and the lamb and things most people have no clue about. But this Taurus energy, Saturn energies, Venus energy. So this is all about you now needing to be disciplined, to be loving. Be happy. Saturn is here and Taurus is here. This is not Jesus. Jesus is Pisces. Belongs to the area of Pisces. Hence why he's also symbolizes with the symbol we know as Vesica Pisces, which is just cut out of DNA. But be Jesus. Be kind. Be grateful. Be caring. All animals, people, you know, but it also tells you about setting limits, being grounded. It also talks a lot about abundance here. Love for everyone, love everything. It's all part of the plans from the gods. You are a little bit sneaky about the thing, Scorpio. Don't feel an old dog. Tomorrow I'll get real old, so I don't like to read in reverse, but this came out in reverse and I have a feeling it's supposed to be in reverse. So here, I don't know if you know the story about the flute guy from Rotterdam. In the ancient story, he was doing a job getting rid of all the rats in the town, and he was promised to be paid, well, some gold and stuff, and when the rats disappeared, they refused to pay him. So what does this rat catcher do? He simply takes his flute, as you can see there's a butterfly below, and he takes all the children, plays the flute on a magical way. He leaves his town and he disappears into the mountains with all the children. So his revenge, there was no Jesus in that revenge. So someone have been perhaps taking advantage of you, and you were thinking, you know, this is Mercury. It's a very intelligent card. This is Mercury, Gemini together, and we also have Moon in Scorpio. And Moon in Scorpio, you don't want to fuck with the Moon in Scorpio individual. They have a very, very sharp tongue. It's a sword. Okay, so this is about communication going real bad. Someone promised you, giving out promises. You also have to be a bit careful giving out too many promises, because it's easy to make a promise or say something that I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. Yeah, and you don't know that in that space-time continuum, you won't be able to do that because of external situations. So this is in reversed. Did you get off that crutch, or did you put some assholes in place? Because it's placed in your moon field, and it is for me, I see a grudge here in the bottom of your 12th house. It's a grudge. It's the 12th house, Pisces. This is the subtle energy, and there's a grudge. What can you do about it? I mean, what was the actual situation? I don't know. What's going through your mind right now? What's going through your mind now is, you know that there is a lot of work ahead of you that needs to be done. And it seems like you don't seem too happy about whoever you are staying with. This is Virgo, Libra. We also have Mercury and Venus. So it's about love balance. It's about, you know, one of them is very down to earth, practical, wants to work. The other one wants to sit in a yoga position and transcend to Shambhala, Nirvana, Samhari, whatever. Someone here are afraid of absolutely nothing. So this is almost like the Nine of Swords. This is, you know, a ghost. Unless you believe in ghosts, and sure, why not, you know. I see someone here scared, maybe hysterical. This is not you, Scorpio. I could say in the airport, this was not me. I was more like, for not at least making me roll around smoothly. That was basically a Chariot in reversed kind of situation, and I was a very grumpy empress. So someone may be ghosting you, trying to freak you out, whatever, going through your mind. Give it a thought. You feel maybe that you need someone to talk to, maybe a confession. You think that you should open you up more. You have a lot of things that is hidden, okay, that's grudging you, and that can manifest a situation that is quite unfortunate to you. Sagittarius energies, Jupiter, Saturn, it could be Aquarian, that thing in between. It's not a normal, yeah, whatever. And the problem with Scorpio, that we've actually confessed a lot of things in the past, but it's no longer a secret when two people know it. So if you can manage to keep a secret between 10 people, that's good job. So secret societies, they always have a leak. We know about lots of secret society. They will always have a hole in them, because all people have some kind of a weakness. So the less you possess, or the less you are detached to whoever, whatever, the less of a target you can be, basically. If you have a very large house and a lot of kids that you love, you're an easy target to play, to be the puppet master. Okay, in your teachings, your values right now. Ooh, okay. Someone here is being careful with the money. Quite careful, I'd say. You are actually having a plan on how to stack up some coins, and I'd say perhaps that's on time. Brush away the love of your life bullshit, or I'm going to be a superstar, and actually this looks like a greedy motherfucker. But we don't know what she's up to. We don't know if all the money belongs to her, but we do know that there is Taurus here, Venus in Taurus, who are obsessed with materialism. Sorry, Taurus, if you're cross-rated, but that's just your materialism. You're materialists. You want to feel safe. Is a reason of it. We also have Virgo, Mercury in Virgo here, so the mindset is all about just, I'm going to secure my situation, okay? Scorps. Last one. Oh, followed out by an arsehole. Okay. So there's been this situation here where someone ran off quite childish from you. Maybe it was a relationship, and they ran off like, you know, they were looking for a mama figure. Yeah, whatever. And it could actually be you having a kid. That is impossible. Actually, there's Aries and all that stuff, so could be. Here you are, Scorpio. At some point, finally leaving behind you the hardship. the final transformation here in Aries, Pisces for some of you. I have Jupiter in Aries myself, and I have strong Pisces, so this could completely be fitting for those of you who have a little bit, you know, a fighting skill left in you, but you're also, you know, in need of this. I just want to, like an old soul, like an old individual, okay, individual senior. The devil here, which is not really the devil, but it might as well be. He is matching my outfit. Moon in Scorpio. You're looking at one Sun, Moon in Scorpio here. And yeah, they like to portray us like this. So I'd say that this is Moon in Scorpio is kind of a little bit like having the devil in your chart. It's intensifying all the urges and the primordial energies that we have in the system. So look out. Next time I do a proper read for you, Scorps, hopefully. And all of, for some of you that are trying to do some dirty, cheap tricks in this direction, you can address that to Lord Shiva, if you like. He's going to take care of that. Your rune or Celt, whatever, looks like the Celts are talking today. Okay, we have Manus as well. So it will be self-promotion for you ahead. We talked a little bit about this. It's time for you next year to self-promote yourself, to make yourself known. If you want to make a business, making money, and you know, because I'm used to my wallet being drowned, it's usually not a lot that it goes the other way around. So it's time for all Scorpios, I think, to promote yourself and not be embarrassed for the beautiful work that you do. I know you have something. Manus is actually usually someone, we see that this is Capricorn, discipline, and Aquarius energy. This is usually someone who are withdrawing. This is Odin, this is Frigg, this is mankind. They are going into the hermit mode in a lotus position to transcend. Is there something fun inside this clipper card? I always find them a little bit. So, special message. Well, you'll also give you an oracle card, okay? And then I promise I'll be done. Okay, so here, oh, yeah. Yeah, so hopefully that's not the future ahead of you. But some of you might have lived in a prison for a long time. I can second that. The life I've been living in Europe for the past, I don't know, couple of years is it's been like a prison. So and it's around here, you know, having this length of hair that needs fixing, it's not going to cut it. There is no Rapunzel here, and there is no prince to save you. So what are you going to do? What are you going to do about that one? Well, there is this shadow here called karma. Okay, it's called karma. And there is someone here who wants to confront you about that, because there was some kind of shitty karma between you, Scorpio energy here. When that's done, you might feel that there's a relief and actually some kind of enlightenment with that hangman here. There's something about his thoughts about something. This is a gentleman, someone who likes to look good, but who they are on the inside, I don't know. There is another card here who come out as a very good gentleman. It's mixed with strength. There's a Leo energy here, but there's also 5 of Wands, a lot of 5s here. and that would also be the Emperor. He come out as a good gentleman, and you would listen to him because, of course, he has a Leo. Wow. So, but don't pretend that you're listening to him because he's coming out in reverse. However, this guy doesn't say good gentleman, but if he's kind to penguins, then I'd rather go for this gentleman, whatever. If you're going to make a business deal, you know, I need, wherever I'm going now, I'm going to need a very large room with mirrors. Yes, I told you some of my plans. So, last. I'm bringing all these cards with me, so you know. Okay. Last. That's why my bags are beyond insane heavy. Okay. So, be patient. Okay. Be patient. Should look in that direction, yeah? Wash away your burdens. Done that. Had a good shower. This is a very... I just told you that, small thing that I have on my bucket list. And, well, according to this one, we should reveal the entire truth. Reveal your truth. We are all wearing some kind of a mask. And so, yeah. Reveal your entire truth. The entire truth? This is my favorite one. Know you belong. You're different. You're special. And you don't bow to pigs. You don't bow to cockroaches. You don't bow to anyone. Because you're special. I call him Shaniel. Made him into a tulpa. So, know your fears. I should have known that my deepest fear is to lose the flight. It was one of my deepest fears. And what do you know? I manifested my deepest fear. Almost my deepest fear anyway. And the last one, guys, be vigilant. Okay, be vigilant. I love you so much. And hopefully the next read, unless it's like a quick read in somewhere very quiet on the journey, I highly doubt I will be able to do anything tomorrow except, preparing again. Thank you so much. This has to be uploaded because this was a really good read wherever you are going. Remember that check up the eclipse part. I am quite lazy when it comes to checking up on the stars, the daily stars and all this. I pick it up from other readers. Sometimes I do a check. Some of you Scorpios some of you who are born in 83. Well, stuff going on for you too. There is stuff going on for all of us. Check your Scorpio placement. And if you want me to do other reads that's not poisonous like this one, then just this one and send me a nice message. Love you so much. Namaste. Father, Skål, all those things. Welcome back to the Pirates channel.